Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode on Mighty Mall Shop Creations. Today we're going to be starting a new series showing off my dad's monthly mini prints that he gets in the mail. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, so here's the box. Yeah, I know, it's quite small. But before we get into that, I want to show this. It is a little sticker that came with it. It's got shipped over from Bernard from Miniprints Railroad, or Miniprints Railroad. That's a sticker. I'll have to stick that somewhere. Alright, so let's open up the little container of HO scale mini prints. So before I get into the actual mini prints for April, I want to tell you guys what this really is. So it's 3D printed HO scale, like items or people or cars. Like, it's a bunch of cool stuff that you can put in your diorama, which if you guys have been around on the channel for a while, you'd remember one of my first videos of my dad's diorama discussion, where we showed his urban decay diorama. So some of these things would probably go with it, I think, and he is planning on using a couple of these for his new diorama that he's working on. So I'll show you guys that when he's done. But let's open up this little note. Your April mini prints of the month club. I am sitting here in some very warm spring sunshine writing this month's message. We seem to have gone from spring to summer overnight, and next week it's back to winter. I am also just back from an amazing trip to the Rocky Mountain Train Show in Denver, where I did over 40 scans, and I am already planning a return to Greeley, Colorado. I'm going to assume, because I don't know what that is, for the YouTube meet and greet in May. Fun. April's box is a mixed grill that includes our new air compressor, some recycle bins, spring cleaning, some new Canada geese models that were requested in the feeding position, a scan we did from Colorado of Theresa gardening with her watering can, and our new wrecked car that is based on a prototype that was stripped of its parts and left in a vacant lot. I hope you enjoy your mini prints in the lovely spring weather. Signed from Bernard. I'm glad that he does that, like he signs each one. So that's the little note. Here they are. So I opened the little box. Let's start off with the geese in the feeding position that was requested. Oh no. Is my camera gonna focus? There we go. So I believe these are all resin printed, and I'm not sure if he uses like the resin printer that does multi-layers or not, or if it like dips in and then does the layers like that. But as you can see, compared to my hand, it is super duper small. And actually, I think these birds look a little big for HO scale, but super cool. Here is Teresa, I forgot her name already, and with her watering can. So what he did, he scans people, and then he prints them. So he does scans, and then he can print real people. So that is a real person in 3D. Super, super tiny, look at it. And then next we got the recycle bins. I'll just show one at a time. Super awesome. My dad will probably use these in one of his dioramas coming soon. Look at all the detail molded in. Like, that's crazy. Here's the other recycle bin. I believe it's just the same thing. Next up we have the air compressor. If I can pull it out of the thing. There we go. The air compressor. I mean, I am super impressed. If this camera could focus. I am super impressed with the detail that can be done in such small scale. It's pretty incredible. Like, you can see the tire treads, the mesh. Look, little handles on the door. And then the exhaust rear handles. And look, he even did underneath where you wouldn't even see it. There's detail underneath the thing. Just crazy. Lastly, we have the vacant car stripped of its parts. This is super cool because I am a major car guy, and for something to be an HO scale, that's a car, I'm already in love with it. As you can see, there's... oh no, it's not focusing. I hate this camera sometimes. If I could get it to focus on the wheel well right there. There we go. You can see the bolts in the axle, which is crazy. Interior seats. Oh, it's so blurry. You can see the dashboard, steering wheel. Some seats are gone. Oh look, there's pieces in the bottom of the car, which is awesome. And then the trunk's open, so that gives a lot of variety in what you can do with that in dioramas. And then we have the engine. If it could focus, that would be great. There we go. Pretty good detail considering how small it is. And then there's only one tire that's left on the car, and it is flat. Oh look, there's even a rear view mirror in there. How did that even get made? That is incredible. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you don't miss an upload from me, because you don't want to miss what's coming up. We have some eBay orders coming in probably the next 2-3 weeks maybe, so stay tuned for that. And next month we should be getting in another one of these mini print or monthly mini print updates. So if you like this, make sure to like so I know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.